Hello everyone and welcome back to that one playthrough of Pacific Drive. I am Kyle, and we're ready to get kickstarted right back into my next little adventure here. Now, what I have done is I've done a little bit of scavenging, some unlocking of some minor things, just to kind of keep the progress moving right along. But we're going to move on to this next quest marker here in the Myers. Now, the terrifying thing about this is it says the exit gateway takes 4 worth of limb energy, which I think I should be able to get to. There's also some highways I guess I can use to get there, but we're going to have to jump to a couple different locations along the way. Now I'll get into some details as far as what I've unlocked in the meantime once I get back from this little adventure. But as far as this location goes, there's not too much radiation density in that area. It looks like there's plenty of things to scavenge. Anomaly densities in the mid-range, atmospheric shifts in the mid-range, and there's lots of limb energy available, both regular and unstable, perhaps. So we're gonna go ahead and scan that, and there's obviously a ton of different routes we can take to get there. We'll probably take the path of least resistance. I'm hoping, though, we can find some locations that are perpetually stable, because if we find some perpetually stable ones, that'll allow us to do some specific scavenging. Now, before we leave, you'll notice I do have lead-plated panels on some of these. Lead is relatively hard to come by, I've noticed, but there's a few locations which I'll point out if I see them that are really heavy in lead, as well as a few other toys we've got, like the plasma cutter. But in the interim, let's go ahead and just get this road trip started, shall we? Okay, so we're trying to make it up here to D1, and in doing that, we're going to want to find some good locations. So along the way here, we can go anyway, but if I take the highway route here, this one says right here, perpetual stability on this first one, which is perfect. I would love to go to a junction that has perpetual stability first, because it means we can just fill up and stock up on all the scrap that we want and whatever else we can find. So just like before, we've got to move through this highway region, which I'm going to throw my lights on just to get through real quick. Turn the windshield wipers on too. Oh. A couple things I can point out here, because we do have some things to scrap. You'll notice I can't really see very well. Throw the e-brake on real fast. If I press... Oops. No. I said the e-brake. Let's put the parking brake on. As far as new toys, I hooked up a few of the other parts that I've unlocked. So I've got floodlights on the side here, so if I turn those bad boys on, I can actually see what the heck I'm doing if I come out here to scavenge. If I bring up the plasma cutter, you'll notice I can just slice away at things, and then this device now automatically collects everything. So if I just cut things up real quick, I don't even have to worry about picking them up anymore. I don't even have to use the vacuum. I don't have to use anything. I just get them, which is quite possibly the greatest upgrade that exists at this point, which is just awesome. So now I can just go back here into my trunk. I can just go bada bing, bada boom, dump all that in there, close said trunk, get back in the car. Nope, I get back in the car, turn the floodlights off so we don't waste electricity, and continue right along on our way. Now, it does use a lot of electricity, and I just burned through a good chunk of battery, so I kind of got to be careful of that kind of stuff, but essentially, scavenging gets a lot quicker because of that tool now. Alright, so super easy to get through that highway section. Now we're in our first actual, I guess, part of the zone here. I'm going to turn a couple things off. We're going to throw the car in park. I'm going to look through here, because what I want to do is I want to get these anger signals. Because we're in perpetual stability, I want to make sure we grab these. It means I've got tons of time, and because I've got tons of time also, it means we can just scavenge all of these buildings. So I'm going to mark real quick at this fork in the road. We're going to make sure we go right at that fork in the road. Continue on our way. It is 4:09 a.m., which means for a lot of this road trip, once time passes, it might actually start to get a bit lighter and might actually be in the daylight. So because we've got decent light here right now, I'm going to make sure we start scavenging this stuff, because again, having all the time in the world is a huge benefit. So we just collect everything we can. Like I said, this new device allows us to cut so much faster, as well as collecting everything for us. I'm going to make sure we drop stuff off as I go, because my inventory does tend to fill up a lot quicker with this. So, again, yeah. Just get everything real fast. Move past all these pieces of car, the panels will just explode and end up in our inventory. And just like that, we've pretty much dismantled all 3 of these cars. Let's check the trunks real fast. Get everything we want out of these. Lots of flares, always good to have. A couple tricks I've learned with flares that I'll show you when the time arises. Pretty cool, actually. I do have to be careful. Specifically this scrapper is kind of running low. I don't remember if I brought an extra one. I think I did. I think I got an extra one in the trunk. If I was smart. Hold on. I look like some kind of anomaly I don't know if I've seen before. Oh, I have seen this. Spiky puddle. It's like some kind of goo that just has little spikes on it, and if you run over it, it will give you flat tires. Did I touch it? I don't know if I touched it. I don't think I touched it. I think I'm okay. Yeah, gotta be careful of those, because I've run over them before, and it was not fun. Okay, I'm at my marker I put down. So I wanted to go right here. Let's avoid radiation and the little control-y wisps. We're gonna follow this road down. Whoa. Alright, looks like we got one of the gravity poppy things up here. I'll be careful crossing that, but I want to get this car here too. And then let's change our marker. So I'm gonna go put it right about there so I know to check out where I'm going once I get to that point and look for the houses. Let's go around this because it will launch my car up into the air. And I don't feel like dealing with that at the moment. That we should be able to just easily continue down here. Yeah, not too far. Doesn't look like there's anything too dangerous at the moment. Let's see, we got another car there. Do I want to scavenge that? Yeah, we'll do it real fast, because this is... What is going on? Oh! Oh no 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 no. I'm definitely getting zapped. I'm definitely getting zapped. The good news is I have an antenna on my car, and this electricity is probably actually charging my battery slightly. But I don't want to deal with that right now. Okay, so there's my marker. So this house here is the one that I wanted to mark. To scavenge. Ooh, there's a couple of houses here. Alright, I'm gonna just position my car like this, so our escape route is kind of formulated. And then we should just be able to check these out real fast. A couple of batteries in these things. That's actually pretty good. Batteries can be hard to come by. Alright, there's also a limb energy thing right there. Let's finish scavenging the rest of this. Ooh, this has got quite a few things in it. Clothing is good. I've been needing some clothing or fabric pieces. Ooh, lots of canned food. Those are good too. Healing up. Then we can break down this radio. That's good. Okay, I'm going to drive my car over toward the limb energy thing, because I don't want to just run with it. Oh wait, there's something I could get here. What's this? Crude door. Oh, it's just... Oh, it's an actual door. Well, I don't know if I want this. Can I scrap it? I can. Okay, good. I'll just take that real quick. Alright, I am running incredibly tight on space at the moment. So there might not be too much more scrapping I'm really able to do. That is one thing I really need to focus on upgrading. Is going to be my storage. Alright, we're going this way and we're going to go get this limb energy. Wherever it went. Where'd it go? It was next to that house. There it is. Alright, so what I've also learned when it comes to picking up limb energy is pay attention to whatever anomalies are around me because it tends to exaggerate whatever is currently next to me. I'm gonna also keep the car running. Oh, there's radiation picking up. Okay. Get this in here quick, close up the car, and then we just want to get inside for protection and just kind of, yep, there's a control-y thing next to us. Let's just keep moving out of the way. Let's get out of here. I think if I head this direction, I'll get to the road, and there will be kind of the next building I'm looking for, as well as what we got here. Oh, that's a thing I don't know what those do. They don't seem to harm me, but I still don't know what they do. Oh, this is really helpful, though, right here. This is good. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we've got a couple of things we should check out here. So these... there's some buildings over there, too. There's a lot around here right now. Okay, so sometimes these... yeah, these tend to be good things to scrap. As well as you will have stuff in you. Ooh, a light bulb. Sometimes there's containers around here. You don't have any working lights. When those lights are working, they tend to have really good stuff in them too. I'm gonna turn my floodlights off. Yeah, okay, so now I can see here a little better. This one right here, I want the one that's working, because this tends to have... yeah, some additional cartridges in it. Alright, let's go over to this building. We need crowbar for you. Good. And then electronics are usually found in these things. So we'll get all the electronics. Ooh, wow, there's a lot of batteries and stuff in here. Alright, we're gonna have to take some stuff back to the car quickly. Yeah, we're running really low on space. I gotta be careful. Because I really want the high-end items, like the electronics. Let's see. Bust you open again. I want things like the gas cylinders. Those are good. Chemicals are good. Pressurized cartridges. 5-volt batteries. I can't see what's going on in here. There we go. Yeah, I want the fabric, because I need a bunch of those, and we'll take the food, obviously. Actually, a lot of stuff in here. I don't think well, let's take the flare gun, if I can. No, I don't have space. Okay, don't worry about the flare gun. Inventory full again. That's bad. This is where it's a good thing that I'm in a perpetual stable region. This will never, like, get out of hand, as far as I know. We got pretty much all the time in the world. And I am pretty much filled up on scraps. Now, there's another building here. These buildings are just... they're really good. Oh, there's another camp thing. Oh, this is exactly what I want, too. Okay. I got enough battery here. I should be good. This is the gold mine, because not only do we have more of these sodium vapor lights, which again have pressurized cartridges in them, but these right here, lead shielding. This is what we want. We want the lead shielding. Oops, I'm out of my scrapper. Please tell me I have another one. I do. Which will free up some space too. Okay, so yeah, we want all these lead pieces. These lead fragments exist on these like little research platform things, and I need all the lead I can get. Because it's used for not only lead plating on my vehicle, some electronics here, but I also need it to make a lead-like clothing set, which will make me be able to have radiation resistance while I'm walking around. Okay, I think I'm pretty good. Let's get this open, because I'm gonna come steal this as well. All right, run it to the car, run it to the car, run it to the car. Ooh, radiation's getting high. All right, good. We've got 2 of those now. And our limb energy level, not too high. There's not a lot here. Ooh, we got a storm passing through too. All right, I'm gonna... There was that building right here. I don't think I checked this one. But I don't really want to go outside during this storm right now. Yeah, I didn't check these bungalows. I'm just gonna chill for a second while this storm passes. Feels like it's moving my car too. Okay, just gonna check these buildings real fast. There's quite a bit in here, yep. Cylinders, chemicals, cartridges, and electronics, of course. So, all good stuff. Ooh, some putty, that's nice. Oh, I can't take this battery. I'm just gonna quickly eat some food, even though I don't really need it. I'm just gonna clear out this space. Won't let me. Okay, well, how about I just leave that can of food? Because I would much rather take the battery. Alright, there's more stuff in this one, but I gotta go empty it out in my car. Oh, here's a fun thing. So, yeah, I figured out how these things work, too. The transmuters. I didn't know there'd be one hiding in this bathroom. That's interesting. But yeah, really simple. It's demanding 6 rubber duckies. And it's gonna give me what looks like... Is that paint? I don't know if that's paint. I don't know what that is, but... My mindset kind of is when I come across these things... Where is my car? There it is. When I come across these things, I just want to max them out because they give you, like, just really good access to stuff you might not normally be able to get. So if I just grab all of the rubber duckies I have... I'm just going to put a flare down in here again. So if I go in here and I just put all the rubber duckies in... Now, every 6 rubber duckies are going to turn into... whatever it's turning into. And what are these? Gas cylinders. Oh, great. And then some rubber, I guess. Oh, it just gave me the rubber back. Okay, so there's a max, I guess, on how many I can possibly get out of it, which is fine. But now, inventory full. My inventory is definitely not full, I'll tell you that much. Okay, but yeah, I just got a ton of gas cylinders. 7 of them to be exact, so that's nice. Okay, I am completely full on storage, so... But that was worth it to convert all of those. Alright, we're gonna move down the road, and then we're looking for the next limb energy thing. I believe this is a rock. Is this a rock? That's a rock, okay. Our road is... yeah, road's right here. Oh, that's a spiky thing. Oh! Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. And it's pretty radioactive right now. Okay. Please tell me I've got sealing kits. I've got 1 sealing kit. Flat tire. That one is loose. Oh, mechanics kit. Okay, this one's sealing. Okay, seal that one, and then I need mechanics kit. We'll just bang on that and get that in there. Put that back in the car. Okay. I don't know why it's so radioactive right here. Oh, we're getting some, yeah, breakout section here. Okay. Yeah, I don't really want to stick around inside of this. Good thing we got the car. Oh, that's a wibbly thing. That's electricity. I should have seen that coming. Okay, okay, just move through it quick. Just move through it quick. Just move through it quick. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, I would love to scavenge more of this stuff, but my inventory is completely full. Avoid those. And we should be coming up on this next limb energy thing. Okay, we got limb energy there, as well as... ah, more lead plating. Fantastic. Alright, now the real question is, why are you zippy zapping? Ah, it's charged. I don't have a fix for that, I guess. Whatever charged means. Okay, before we take the limb energy, how much lead room do I have? Because if I go to... lead is this one. Okay, I do have a lot of room for lead. realistically. So let's make sure we take all the lead we can. And then I want this one, because it's got a light on it. We'll get a cartridge out of that. Electronics. Sometimes there's containers too, but... Alright. Let's go ahead and open the door. We'll get this... This will be our third limb energy. Put it in there, lock it up. Alright, you'll notice I've gotten a lot faster at this too, just dealing with this and getting back in my car where I know it's safe. Alright. And then we got one more of these down close to the exit. There's another storm coming in here, which is fun. And I think the road should be straight this way. Good. Okay, we're almost done with this area. But you'll see, yeah, perpetual stability when there's nothing really that's going to get crazy out of hand. The goal should always be to just collect everything you possibly can. Alright, one of these storms is passing through again. It's kind of pushing my car, so I'm just going to wait it out. Alright, and here is our last limb energy supply for this region. Just quickly grab this, and then we're heading out of this zone. Quite frankly, none of those have been very bad. I got a decent amount. I don't know exactly. Let's see. Yeah, 1.4. I need 4, I think, in total to use the exit gateway that's going to be present at the end of this. Oh, wait, hold on. Something's wrong with my headlights. No, they're just damaged a little bit. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on that. Alright, we're just headed straight out of this zone and into the next location. Alright, so we made it through G1. I think I want to, because I'm full on stock of stuff, I want to kind of just move through a lot of these. I'm gonna have to move through one of these bad zones. So I either go to a bad zone first. Let's see, harmful to humans. You take more damage, corrosive waterways, water is acid. Swift storm instability will start closing in right away. That doesn't sound like fun. This one, however, belligerent bubblegum. Bubblegum buddies are more aggressive. I don't think I've seen one of them, and quite frankly, I need to scan one of them, so that might be a good idea. Fuel evaporation, fuel drains faster, and then swift storm instability will start closing in right away. So both of those are actually not ideal. If I go through these, the Warrens, bunnies are plentiful, and eerie darkness. So I don't want corrosive waterway and harmful to humans. I do need to get some limb energy in these locations, and it does look like there is... Yeah, there's unstable... Ooh, this one? Yeah, there's unstable energy in both areas. So this one's low, this one's okay. So I want to go here, and I'm going to try and get some unstable energy while I'm there. So we're going to go to G3 and move our way, I think, to G3, and then from G3 we can go straight to D2. So a little bit longer route, but it's going to mean that I can get a little bit of a safer, slightly-ish area when we get to the danger zones. Now, the good news here, even though this has got eerie darkness, I think it said, because it's 9:25 a.m. So it's actually daytime. But the eerie darkness just means this particular region is just, you know, in shadow. So we'll have to use our lights, obviously. Oh! These things. These are awesome. These things will heal your car. So if I just park right here, it should heal my headlights. Yes. And I think it just used it up, but that's fine. Yeah, anytime you see those are great. What is this? Oh, that's an abductor, Kyle. That's an abductor. Alright, real quick. I'm going to plan my route, because this is a really chaotic area. Oh, this is the one with all the stabilizers in it. I think this area has some decent stability in it, too. I want to exit over here. I should try and get this limb energy. So if I stay on this road the whole way, this is actually a good idea, and I'm going to grab that one. Maybe that one. Depending on how conditions look, right? This guy he's kind of going around up on the hillside there. I'm going to see if I can just whip past him real quick. Yeah, according to the map, I should just be able to stay on the road And as long as there's nothing too crazy that I run into, I will just kind of jump cut straight to the next limb energy thing. Okay, so the limb energy thing is right up there. You can faintly see it. There is a wispy guy here. There's an abductor right there, which means I'm pretty sure as soon as I take that limb energy, all of these guys are going to get really irritated with me. Like, pretty darn fast. So, I'm gonna try my best to kind of whip past this guy. There's another abductor there. Okay, so usually the way this spells out, in most cases, turn everything off. So the abductors seem to be the biggest issue for the area surrounding this right now. There's also a saw blade over here. That's fun to think about. Now, where did my car go? There's a really cool trick I've learned, and that is... Oh, there's my car. If I light one of these, the abductors kind of like them. So if I toss that over there, he should follow it. And then I can come over here and theoretically grab this to throw in my car fast. Oh, there's... Okay, we've got other things hitting us now. Okay, get in. Get in, get started. We want to get out of here quickly. We want to get out... No, he's got me. He's got me. Park the car. Park the car. Okay, they're over that way. I need to look at where I'm going. I need a marker over here. That way. There's the road. Just cut this way. Get out of here. Okay. Alright, that wasn't too bad. That was pretty easy, actually. Now I can just continue on the road until we get out of here, I think. Hold on. Oh, no. I needed to make a right up here. Yeah, right there. That's what I wanted. Good. Okay, now we're on the route that'll get us out of here. Oh, wibbly. Oh, no, I don't want to drive through you. I don't want to drive through you. Especially not with a saw blade right here. Get past it. I didn't want the radio on. We're just trying to get through here nice and easy is all. Okay, we should have a straight shot. And that was a lot of limb energy. I've got 3.4 now, which is fantastic. All right, there's an abductor over there. Ooh, a healy thing. Hold on. I need to heal my car. Let's put it close to the back. Stuff in the back. Oops. Alright, there we go. Perfect. See, yeah, now when I look at this, car's completely healed. Awesome stuff. Which is good, because... the question is, do I want to go get that? I don't think I need it. I think I'm gonna get it... If I can get one more... anchor at the next location, we should be fine, I think. I don't know why my windshield wipers are on. Alright, so we're out of the zone and on to the next one. Cool, G3 done. We're gonna go straight to D2. So we got belligerent bubblegums, we've got fuel evaporation, which means I might want to just quickly fill my tank right when I get there. And then a swift storm, which means things are gonna get crazy really, really fast, which means we have to just try and drive through it. I'm honestly not excited about this. I have not been in many of these zones that are highly unstable right from the start. Okay, so again, high stability right from instability right from the start. I am going to immediately grab this. We're just going to make sure we top off our fuel. That tank is empty. Where's my big tank? My big tank should be in here. Okay, now we're in one of the high swamp zones. So I've only been in here on recording once. Whoa, those things are wild looking. Turn the lights off because we've actually got visibility now. Alright, so there's a couple of things I want to do in here, and that is I do want to scan anomalies because I don't have a lot of the anomalies from these kind of swamp zones scanned. I don't know what those big things are. What is this? You're new. Oh, that's a bubblegum buddy. Okay, well, I don't want to play around and figure out what you do quite yet. Because the thing said you guys were belligerent. Oh, there's some crazy amount of limb energy here, too. Look at the size of those rings. I don't think he's following me. Oh, we got some tourists over here. How's it going, guys? Just me passing through, don't worry. I think we're friends with them now. I'm not too scared of them. I know I say that like literally every episode, but yeah, in the daylight they're not too bad actually. They're like the least of my worries. Okay, we've got... Oh, it's right over here. I need to get this because if it's unstable energy, that is so ideal. Is this a cliff? This is a cliff kinda, Kyle. Okay, we're fine. We're going for it. We're going for it. We're going for it. It's too valuable. It's too valuable. Too valuable. Corrupted anchor. Oh, this is way different. I have not gotten corrupted anchors before. I'm a little terrified what this is gonna do. Oh my gosh, I've got so much energy now. Okay. We are just trying to get through here. Let's get to there. Okay, we've got some radiation coming up here now. That's a tree, Kyle. Please do not hit the trees. I think that's corrosion there. I want to avoid the corrosion. Okay, the alarms are going off. Oh! Something just grabbed me and turned my car. And my lights are flickering on and off. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Yeah, the storm is encroaching now, so time is literally running out. There's another one right here. Grab this one too, Kyle. Because I don't know if I'm gonna have this kind of opportunity again for a while. So take all of these that we possibly can. I've never gotten corrupted energy. So this could be really good stuff. Okay, continue on this road. Right here. Okay, we've got some tourists, that's fine. Got a saw blade, you've just gone past. I need to go straight. Just go straight. I think I'm okay. It doesn't look like the storm is coming. Whoa! What are... No! Oh my god, you grab everything. You just grab the tourists. Oh my god, they're grabbing each other. Oh my god, they're grabbing each other. They're grabbing me. Okay, hold on, I got an idea. I don't think I have a ton of time. Please don't grab me, though. Do you guys like these too? Oh, they do. They do. They do. Go play with that, guys. Go play with that. Leave me alone. Go play with the light. No. Let go of me. Let go of me. Let go of me. Let go of me. Ah. Keep going. Keep going. Just get out of here. Get away from them. Oh, I think I see what they mean by saying they were aggressive here. Okay, the storm is not moving too quick. I'm gonna quickly check this out. Because I don't know what these are. Giant orb. Okay. What are you? Oh, I need marsh eggs. Can I vacuum these? Oh, I can. I need these. These are needed for the blow torches. I haven't been able to make a blowtorch because it said I needed a ton of those things. Marsh eggs. Okay, well that was worth it. Alright, how's my fuel level? My fuel level's actually going down considerably fast. It is very true that there seems to be faster consumption here. Okay, there's another limb energy right here. Let's get this guy. This one is not corrupted. This one is just unstable, which I need as well, so this is good. Put you in. Put you in. Wow, the radiation was crazy just then. When you pick up those energies, it's actually pretty wild. Alright, really quick. I'm gonna eat some food. Just to make sure I get some health going back up too. Okay, this area is actually kind of cool. I like these swampy areas. Ambience is neat. Cool, we just got a lot of limb energy and we got through this zone really safely. And now we're on to the last one here for our quest marker. So perpetual stability, great. I love that. And we get to just focus on whatever the quest marker is, I guess. Okay, so I might get some dialogue here because I'm assuming there's gonna be some storyline that comes through.
Okay,
there it is.
First off, I've loaded up 3 locations on your ARC device map. You see them? Head to whichever strikes your fancy.
Okay,
You sending them
objective.
to the visions?
Sure am. We're gonna use this.
My optical vassalizer. We shouldn't use that.
Why not?
I mean, it's been decades. No way that thing is in any sort of working shape.
I've been fixing her up in secret, and I'm sorry. Don't be mad. It's gonna be a surprise for your birthday. Oh, I've gone ahead and made an itty-bitty modification to your headset, driver. I've hooked up the basilizer here to modulate your scan function. Think of it like an extra layer of mayonnaise on your technology sandwich.
What are you using the vassalizer for?
No spoilers. We have to tell the story from the beginning. Driver, get ready to feast your eyes on the visions.
Alright, so I gotta take a right turn here. Painter.
So we told you about the mass hallucination. Hundreds of people, 30 seconds of crazy, yada yada. But there was one instance where that event and the remnants intersected. The story of Laura Cesari. Laura worked at ARDA as an executive secretary. She put in her hours, but she spent her evenings with a real passion. Painting. When the hallucination event swept through, Laura was overtaken like everyone else. But for her, the visions didn't stop. She tried painting them, but grew frustrated at her inability to recreate what she saw. Now at first, ARDA wrote her off as one of the many whose brains got scrambled by what they saw. Until Laura stumbled across a rusty can of paint in the woods. It was a remnant. Once she started using this paint, the visions in her paintings began to come true. She painted feverishly for over a year, chasing the visions the entire time. Until the day the paint ran empty.
And then she disappeared. Like all remnant holders do.
Now that we know the remnants and the mass hallucination are related, maybe Laura's visions can help us out.
Interesting. Okay, so scan this. The Great Pile-Up Mural.
Pile-up. You know, if you catch the mural at the right angle, when the moon is right overhead, you can spot the helmsman's body in one of the boats.
No chance. It's a paint smudge. Nothing more.
Believe me, it's true. I've seen it.
Okay, well let's just check and make sure.
Does this mural look different before?
Probably the instability messing with the paint over time. It's been decades after all.
Nah, something's definitely off. Hey, where's our old notes
From when we took a field trip out that way. Driver, why don't you go ahead to the next one while we investigate this?
Okay, sounds good. Alright, I gotta just kind of take path back this way. Let's kind of head... Actually, let's head here first.
This is where your theory comes in, Francis. You tell him. Oh, look at me babbling away. Francis, you explain it. It's so good.
No, it's just... I'd rather not.
Hey, come on, we talked about this. You should be proud of your work. Toot your own horn.
Not this time.
Okay, well, Francis's theory, his entire branch of research was that the zone exhibits a property seen nowhere else on Earth. Every phenomena that occurs here leaves its fingerprint forever on the physical space. So he created this device to pick up on these sub-physical after effects. How did you explain it? It was like identifying a whale's favorite color using only the wake it leaves behind. The rest was science mumbo-jumbo.
It's a form of electromagnetic imprint. Anyway, it was a long time ago.
And what a better time than now to try it again.
Okay, there is a limb energy right here. I'm gonna snag this as well on my way to this next location. This looks to be unstable, which is fine. Grab these. I'm always terrified when I take these that the world's gonna just explode around me. Get out quick. I don't know if these glowing orbs do anything else. I'm kind of afraid to try and break them open or something. Looks a little corrosive and radioactive. Okay, I'm gonna follow this this kind of bridge up above me because it's making a line on the map that tends to be in line with these markers, these visions as they are being called. These are pink glowy things that I've never seen before. I don't know if I want to be too close to you. They look like they turned off when I got close. That was weird. Creepy. Alright. Well, here we go. I'm running low on gas, so I'm going to be careful.
Ah, the
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot mural. My personal favorite.
Okay.
Oh, did you see that, Francis? Oh boy, Francis, look. Look here.
It's different from our sketch when we visited in '82.
It's all scrambled, but the shape seems familiar. If you tilt your head, doesn't that kind of look like Mount Olympus?
Oh, Francis, you flippin' genius! It absolutely is. Wait, let's look back at the first one. What's different there?
That shape right there, is that Hook Valley?
Holy smokes! Oh, wait, pull up the topographical maps of the peninsula. If we look around the areas where you'd get that view of Mount Olympus... See, Francis? I told you your basilizer would work.
I don't think this is the basilizer's doing.
Driver, we're on to something. Get to that third vision.
Okie dokie, I'm getting to that third vision. Doing a lot of off-roading to get there, but that's fine. Okay, I want to scan these things. Resource, Neon Reef. What is a neon reef? I don't know how to get it. What are these, like, matrix-looking pods up here? It's kind of creepy. Oh, it's really radioactive here. I should be careful. I'm gonna eat some food again just because, you know, dying and stuff.
So about that last mission. I can't. Yeah, I can't even look at it. Francis, you explain it.
And maybe you've already seen them, driver. A freestanding bright blue door in its frame, out in the wilderness with nothing around it. If you do see one, don't get anywhere close to it.
I don't want to talk about it.
He was pretty close to a doorway when it opened. It's called the inverting doorway. When the door is shut, it's safe. But once in a while, it opens, and everything near it is turned inside out.
Oh.
Its victims are mostly bears, squirrels, and birds. They all go through hell. Meat and bones on the outside,
Fur and feathers on the inside. It's not fun to see. Once, a group of hikers didn't heed the warning, and
No, we're done here, driver. If you see one, you stay away from it. That's all you need to know. Let's go.
Got it. Okay. Don't go near the doors if I see a door.
the inverting doorway.
No, I don't like this one.
Okay.
Oh, bingo!
See that pattern in the last mural? And that flower only grows above a certain elevation. Put the three locations together, and you've got a square mile in the northeast corner of the deep zone. Huh. The visions were pointing towards something the entire time.
A doorway?
Hey, Uppy, you can stop pretending to ignore us now. Take a look at this fine work. We've pinned down the location for the source of the mass hallucination. That's where the driver needs to go.
Well, what do you know?
Well, I knew the basilizer worked. What did I tell you, huh?
He still doesn't know, Francis.
Know what? Uppy?
Not my story to share.
My theory. And that basilizer, they're, illegitimate.
Wait, what are you saying?
I built that device to prove my imprint theory, and it was on the verge of getting the results I needed. But my research funding was running out. So, I forged the data. Not much, just enough to justify more time. I was so close. I knew the breakthrough was right around the corner.
But Arda found out. That's why I was reassigned and my clearance revoked.
Wait, you told me you changed labs voluntarily.
8 years of research with nothing
Belching
to show
barnacle.
for it, and
Oh.
then for that to happen,
Well, those are probably bad.
I couldn't face you.
That doesn't mean you did
Rotten
what's wrong.
egg.
I still think there's something to it.
Interesting.
There's a common thread with some of the remnant stories.
Like the telephone switchboard. The ones that seem to recall the past somehow. Maybe the remnants access those imprints. Read them like a needle in the groove of a record.
Don't. You don't have to do that. It's in the past. I don't care about it anymore.
But listen, I've got this suspicion, right? If we can just get the car to the mass hallucination source, what do we find that can prove your theory? It's worth a try, isn't it?
I'm tired of trying, Tobias. I've tried
All my life, and it didn't go so well.
Look, I don't have one of those fancy degrees that you and Oppie have. The closest I ever got to science was wiping down your lab benches. But I saw the incredible things that you did with your research.
Yeah, well, Arda didn't think they were incredible.
I don't care about Arda. I believe in you. Always have.
I'm sorry. I can't. I can't do this with her. Oppie led the disciplinary committee that stripped my clearance and demoted me to a glorified intern. She sat there and decided how best to humiliate me. I never asked for anything. This one time I do, so I would never have to talk to Oppie again.
You didn't listen. Your remnant was more important than what I wanted.
Francis, I didn't mean...
I've had enough.
He'll come around. Sorry, driver. We'll see you back at the auto shop.
Okay. That mean I have to just escape from here on my own now? Because for the time being, I'm going to keep collecting things. Alright, we've got one more limb energy I'm going to worry about collecting right here. And then I think I'm going to call it and escape out of here. Alright, we've got a bunch of goop appearing. Oh dear. Okay, so let's hightail it out of here. Somewhere hopefully a little safer. Okay, let's just get across. I want to get close enough to one of these portal sites without it shutting off. I'm going to keep heading this direction. Because as soon as I turn this on, things are going to get wild, obviously. If I continue down this road, I should be in a pretty good position to get to, well, either one of these, honestly. If I continue this way, there's a bridge. Okay, so I can either go right or left. This one's close to the first area. I think I'm more familiar with this. So we are hightailing it out of here this direction. Okay, here we go. We've got a full storage container of all of the stuff we have harvested and scrapped. We've got a ton of limb energy. I've got 10.9 of varying different qualities. This is going to be one of the biggest hauls I have ever had, if not the biggest haul I've ever had. Just got to get out of here safely. We've got the first layer closing in. The first layer is yellow. Typically it's not too dangerous, especially because I've got protection from most of the radiation. Not too worried about it. It's the second layer, that red layer, where things are going to start to get crazy. Luckily, though, we don't have far to go. Should be able to cross this river relatively safely before anything gets too crazy. And safely back to the garage. And I actually just got an achievement for getting through 4 different areas safely and escaping.
Interesting thing about that deep zone area you identified. I ran every coordinate in that area through the auto database, and what turns up? But access logs.
With entry records for Dr. K up through March 1963.
What? No, the doctor died in 1961, in the lab accident.
So we were told. Then, I found access logs for both that Deep Zone site and Red Meadow. Years and years worth of activity.
The Red Meadow Research Facility? But it was demolished the same year. After the structural damage caused by the... lied about that too, didn't they?
It appears so. The driver should give the Red Meadow ruins a visit. If Dr. K didn't die that day, I'd like to know what was keeping him so busy.
So would I, but... do we have time for this? We don't know how long the driver's got with that remnant.
And that's why we need this information. Whatever Dr. K was doing relates to all of this. It may be the key to what lies at the end of the road for the driver.
I... agree with you. God, I hate saying that.
Driver, I've marked the Red Meadow facility on your route planner. Head there whenever you're ready.
Red Meadow. Okay, so that's just further up that direction. Well, we've got our next marker as far as where we need to go then. Luckily, there's a highway up to here. We can cut across and then over. That's going to have to wait till at least the next episode. For the remainder of today, I'm going to go through some of the other inventions and things that I have unlocked that are pretty darn cool. All right, first and foremost, you can see there's some beeping going on over here from our fax machine. Now, today's message seems to be completely en Espanol, which is going to go right over my head. But this seems to be just like some kind of weird lore device. Like it's straight up just gives you lore, which is cool, but ultimately not that useful. Now, a couple of things are different here. For starters, I have the tier 2 workbench now. It's been completely upgraded, so it allows us to it basically just gives us the ability to build cooler things. The dematerializer has been upgraded, and I'll show you how cool this is now. Not only does it do everything it did before, but now if I'm way back here and I just decide to chuck this in here, it just grabs it and dematerializes it. So now when I'm working on my car over here, I can just chuck the spare parts. Cool stuff. Now, quite possibly the coolest thing I've got so far is this. This is the matter regenerator. Now, how does this work, you ask? Well, let's say I've got a part that I don't want to rebuild, something that is, you know, very labor-intensive, material-intensive, that I don't have or want to waste parts on to build another one of. So, for example, we'll take this lead panel right here I've got on top. I'm going to remove this. Now, instead of repairing it with putty, what I can do is I can literally place it inside of the matter regenerator, and it will start to heal it. Now, it won't do it. It won't heal it like immediately. I have to go out into the zone and come back, and then when I come back, it will be completely healed. Now, I've got a few other things in here. I've got some basic parts, some headlights. So what I've been kind of doing is putting headlights in there, and then I have another pair of headlights on here. So if I just take these, oh, no, not what I wanted. If I just remove these headlights, put them down for now, come over here and grab the headlights that are in here that are fully repaired. I'm gonna put those onto here, like so. Then I'm gonna pick up these other two headlights that are damaged, take them back over to the matter regenerator, and then if I go out in the zone again, come back, these two will be nice and repaired, and I can replace the ones that I currently have on here. So in theory, as long as I don't completely 100% destroy these headlights, I shouldn't have to worry about building new ones. Now, I am going to want a new hood, obviously, so I do want to keep the same style of hood, and the panel I used for that was a lead-plated one, so I would like a new lead-plated panel, because we got a whole bunch of new lead while we were out there. I can do that for 8. Now, before I do that, I actually want to check, because I can get a lead apron. That takes fabric and 15 lead. Now, if I get a lead apron, that protects me, not my car, which I kind of like the sound of. I can also get powered boots. This takes plasma, electronics, and rubber. So, enjoy softer and safer landing. So that's like fall damage. Grip gloves. Never have an item stolen from your grasp ever again. I don't think I have that issue right now. I do like the sound of the lead apron, but that is a lot of lead. I'm going to have to go harvest, I think, some more lead. I think for now I will concentrate on the car. So yeah, we'll go lead-plated panel, and then we'll replace the hood. And then what I can do is I can have this hood here and the one that's in the regenerator just kind of swap back and forth, because those are two things that I feel like tend to get beat up quite a bit, is those things in the front. Now this panel looks fine, this panel looks just about fine, insulated doors look fine. Insulated ones are the ones that are good against electricity. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. So what I could do is I could increase the resistance on these steel panels, and I could also increase on this door. You need to replace a tire, it looks like. So let's go ahead and remove this tire, because I think I have a spare one in here. Yeah, I have one in here. So let's go ahead and put this tire here. I'll take this one that's been regenerating, just swap those two out, and then I can very easily pop a new fresh one on there. This bumper's a little low, so what I'll do is I'll take this, because I have a spare bumper in here, and we will simply place you there, and then go put this one onto the front. So yeah, just like that, it's really, really easy and fluid now for me to replace things on my car. I'm going to take these steel panels and this door off. I'm going to see what else we can build. I think I could go lead-plated. All right, we're just going to go maybe with insulated panels. This takes plasma, copper. Yeah, let's do that. We'll make 2 of those. And we're going to replace these guys. And then we can chuck these in there. Perfect. Oh, nice. Now we're looking really put together. So now I've pretty much got insulated and or... Ooh, they've even got little fins on the back. Oh, so cute. Oh, and it's got like little conductor rods sticking out the back. I love it. And then I could always get more radiation resistance with a lead-plated door, and I can put this one on my back. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, I've got some crazy good protection there now. Now we get to have fun actually figuring out what else we want to unlock. So improved antenna, circuit board, and plasma. I just used literally all my plasma. Well, that sucks. I should have gone through here before I worried about upgrading. Expanded locker. This is actually something I do want. Steel sheets and stable energy. Let's go ahead and do that one. Where is locker here? Good. Go ahead and put a new locker there, just more storage. That will be useful. Alright, I can't get reinforced headlights. Those will be nice to have on front because I do run into things like an idiot. I do have enough corrupted energy for it, but I have not scanned a Torbus anomaly. I don't know what that is. I can also get insulated headlights, bio headlights. Oh, I can get armored panels too. Yeah, this is actually something I think I really want. Insulated bumper, armored bumper can't get, but I can get lead-plated bumper. I do like the idea of an armored panel and armored doors. We're gonna unlock this. So these are panels. What do we need to make armored panels? Thermosap crystal. Apparently, I have enough thermosap crystals, so that's good. I'm gonna make 2 of these because I want an armored panel, I think maybe on the front here. Yeah, just giving me a little bit more resistance when I inevitably run into things. And then this insulated panel, I could always hold on to it and have it regenerate in here. Yeah, I just got to rearrange some things in here and we should be fine. All right, so there, we got a little bit of crash resistance now. Get lead-plated bumper. I think armored bumper just for collision would be better, but I need to get a shaggy scrambler anomaly, whatever the heck that is. I can also get armored doors. Let's wait on those. Tires. Here's what I have wanted for a while is all-terrain tires. I just need to research carbon fiberglass, which is easy to do. That's here. So carbon fiber, and then into tires, we can get all-terrain tires. Yes, buddy. All-terrain tires take carbon fiberglass. What does it take to make carbon fiberglass? Plastic, glass shards, fabric, and tree candy. Luckily, I have gotten a lot of those. Good, so let's just... If I can make 4 of these, I'm gonna do that. I don't have any more tree candy. Fair enough. Maybe if I go 2 and 2. Take the off-road tires off. We'll put the all-terrain tire on. So that way I've got some... I don't know if it, like, multiplies out traction and stuff or whatnot, but I don't know if it's better to have one on the front versus the back versus the other. I don't know. Just throw these extra tires here for now. Got a lot of clutter in this place. Okay, so that should give us some more versatility. All right, I'm just gonna vacuum up some of these scraps real quick. All right, there's additional car storage. There's a roof storage and an in-trunk storage. In-trunk, I need steel sheets. This one I can do for 0.8 unstable. This is 1 unstable. I think doing the trunk in the trunk might be the better option, so I just need 8 steel sheets. All right, 8 steel sheets completed. Yeah, trunk space. All right, this looks like, okay, so this is a hard piece. It's not something I have to build multiple times. So... Nice. Oh, it's a nice big square now. Great. Love it. And then this one is just fabric. This is an XL roof storage. This is an augmented trunk storage. This takes carbon fiberglass fabric. I just don't have enough fabric and carbon fiberglass. So we'll get there eventually, but we can do roof storage. And that is something I have to build. XL roof storage. Oh, steel sheets and I need 1 more fabric. You've got to be kidding me. Dumpster, do you happen to have any fabric? That's wire, I think. Wire. That's it, huh? All right, let's dismantle this truck maybe. I doubt there's doors, tires. Not gonna be any fabric on this thing, I'm pretty sure. It's upsetting. How can I seriously have just 1 fabric not enough? That's so frustrating. I can make the steel sheets, but I just don't have the fabric. I also wanted bigger batteries, but I need chemicals and more lead for that, as well as a side battery. Can't do a mini turbine, so when the wind's blowing, I could potentially charge up more electricity. Let's do that. I think it has to go on a side panel, though. I do like the storage here. I don't know if I need this floodlight. I have an idea. this go on top? I think this is just a... No, it does say side floodlight, actually. Okay, because I don't have extra battery space, I am gonna attach the wind turbine. There is the roof floodlights, though. Oh, and this takes unstable energy, and I've already burned through all that. No! Alright, we'll be fine without that for the time being, I think. I still have regular energy, and I have corrupted energy. But I'm gonna unlock the backseat gas tank and see what this takes to build. Steel sheets, I can do this. So if I do a backseat gas tank, I have already put storage here. Oh. Wow. Okay, so that increases my fuel capacity, I'm sure, by a ton. Yeah, it's almost doubled what I've got on here. Okay, so if I've got way more gas, like fuel storage, that's a good thing. The question is, do I really need this then anymore? Side fuel tank, and can I put something else here? Like, could I put the floodlights back on? Hold on, I got an idea. Yeah, let's take this off. And I'm gonna store it just in case I want it later. I'm gonna move this. So we'll move the turbine over here. So we'll have the turbine and the antenna over here. So this is kind of our electricity generation area. Then I'll put my floodlights back on. Okay. Now, the one thing I am really limited on right now is battery storage. I do not have great batteries. I only have the car battery, which means the next thing I need to start working on is probably the back seat battery, because then I can put that next to the expanded gas tank in here. Excuse me. I can have the battery and gas tank for extra, just like longevity on trips. Now, there's only one more thing I think this car really needs at this exact moment in time, and that is decaling. So if I put like little decals on here, well, it's see through here too. It does. That one's not really visible, but that's fine. There's this. Oh yeah. So I can give it a nice white color with the little stuff on the side there. Let's go main frame. Yeah. And then with those decaling on there, I can make this look like the Ghostbusters car. Okay, it's not perfect, but like, come on, that's pretty darn cool. Okay, now, with that done, and we've got some armored upgrades, we've got all the panels have got something on them to help with protection. We've got better electrical generation, we've got better gas storage, we've got better storage all around in the trunk now. This baby is coming together to be quite a beast. We've got a marker to get to on our next mission that I think I don't even have to worry about scouting out for. I can just go straight to. So in the next episode, we're going to hop right back into this bad boy, head out into the zone, and see what else awaits us. But until then, I'm Kyle, and this has been that one playthrough of Pacific Drive. And believe me when I say I am absolutely in love with this game so far. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.